Welcome to 108 Dragon TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon23, aka Lemetheus. We're gonna start today's news off with a little bit of racing review, baby. Project Cars 2. Let's talk about it. Facts. First of all, let me say the game has been out close to a week now. The game is good. It is good. Do I really believe that it's a challenger to Forza 7? I don't think so, just from playing the demo of Forza 7. But I'm going to get into the pluses. And there is 5 major pluses. And then I'm going to get into the negative. Well, there's 4 major pluses and 1 negative. The graphics. They always have been top-notch, baby. They're bringing high graphic fidelity. It's looking fantastic when on PC when you're running in at 4K, which I played it on. It looks fantastic. The graphics are definitely a step above the rest. Gran Turismo Sport is going to have a problem with this one, but I'm going to tell you one reason it may not. Now, when it comes to a racing sim, this is a friendly user racing sim, which is very rare when you have racing sims that they generally can be played by anyone and everyone, because racing sims are more serious, and this game seems to have a lot of different variations and customizations that you can do within the options to make it more user friendly, so that's a bonus. Now, control. The first game, Control, wow. The first game, Project Cars, was terrible. But the second version of this game, it looked like they took out a manual on how to improve game racing controls across the board, because the game controls way better than it did before. It is definitely a step in the right direction. Now, in terms of race variety, it's also a bonus here. It's a bonus. They have a lot of different race types, and only thing I can really say about this game is the last issue I got with it is the variable frame rate. When you have a racing game, a shooter, or a fighting game, you like a constant 60 frames per second, going back to the days of Dreamcast racing games. You need 60 frames a second for the game to run smooth. This has a variable frame rate, and it dips high and low, and you can tell sometimes within these turns that it dips. This is where it doesn't beat Forza at all, and Gran Turismo Sport, which I beta tested. These two games run rock solid. Now, Forza is the king of the block, but Project Cars is no slouch. If you're looking forward to that, it's definitely a fun game. If you want to play a racing sim that's not too heavy on sim and leave you left in the dust, this game is for you. Now, I hope you enjoyed that review, because your boy Lemon got some other news. This is definitely, these dudes is bugging. And I'm going to bring something to your attention you ain't even noticed. Atari is dropping a new system come spring. Now, let me run this down to you. Linux-based, modern games, Atari EMU, emulator, and AMD-based. Now, it's going to be able to play modern games using Steam and PC type stuff. Okay, we heard this before. Those damn Steam boxes. We see where those is at, trying to put a PC in a console format to sell it to people in the living room. Atari, you know what the problem with this console is? Not your big ideas, it's your big goddamn prices. $250 to $300, so people gonna buy this over a Switch? We're not gonna even talk about the new Xbox or the new PlayStation Pro and the X, or base model Xbox or PlayStation. $250. Linux based. Did you not see that not work for Steam machines? You don't eliminate Windows when you're trying to use Steam, because most of the games on Steam is Windows based, not even Apple. Windows based. This will flop. It will not be successful, and only the hard of the hardest of hardcore is going to purchase this, because that's just crazy. I don't care what's in that box. $300? I'm buying another Xbox, even for my 7-year-old grandson. Modern games. Y'all must be crazy. Now, I told y'all before about the Super Mario, and it's going to be Super Mario Odyssey is going to be fantastic, baby. But you know that boy Lemon is a tech head. And I told you at E3 I saw characters walking in the foreground and they was popping in from 2D to 3D. Game still has that. But I'm going to tell you what it does have. An improvement on pixels, baby. It went from 720p dock to 900p. Won't hit 1080p, but it keeps that rock solid 60 frames. And it also runs excellent 720p in portable mode, baby. October 27th. It's going to be a great day for Nintendo Switch fans, baby, and Mario fans. Now, Ghost Recon Wildlands released that beta. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's maybe a little too late, but we got a date. We got a date, baby. October 10th, the free multiplayer 4v4 update will be out for everyone. I played it in the beta. It's tactical, baby. They shrink off the levels. They make like a little rectangle, and you playing in certain areas. You can revive teammates. The weapons is crazy. It's weapon class. You know I covered this already. But now we got a date. I'm happy about that. That's a beautiful thing. Let's get back to that Forza 7. Man, that game is going to be great. That's what I'm talking about. High graphic fidelity, 4K 60 frames, excellent controls, beautiful environments, ambient inclusion, full screen 8x anti-aliasing. You ain't never heard those numbers on a console. Very proud of Microsoft with that output. And I got some great news. Great news. Great news. Halo will be 4K with 4K textures, baby. Multiplayer and single player. Single player ain't nothing to talk about, though. We ain't going to talk about that, though. We ain't going to talk about that. But we're going to talk about that great multiplayer. I'm going to be whooping some tail in 4K pixel glory. Watch it back. That's all the news I got for you today. As always, like and subscribe. And oh yeah, just finished talking to my boy. I'm going to have a new symbol for the channel. Stay tuned for more. And I'm out.